exactly as you say, that we all have a different way of managing stress. We all find different things positively stressful, motivating, and different things overwhelming. So it is important that we think about it for ourselves. But there's three sort of categories really. And the first is that you have to be engaged with an issue in order to be motivated, to be inspired. So we have to be engaged and motivated at work. And we know, of course, that there are lots of people who are not. So the first thing in the context of work is finding work purposeful, finding work enjoyable, finding it motivational. If we're going to have that sort of positive sweet spot around stress, then we have hormones that kick in when there is a little bit of stress, and we need that in order to be able to deliver. Of course, what we then have is sort of, if you think about an arc where you go up and you find that bit at the top, you then find that it can tip over into a stage where you've got chronic stress or overwhelm, where you've got too many stress hormones, and that can become debilitating, particularly over a long period of time. Now, the challenge in all of this is that some of it we can control and understand about ourselves. So I know, got a deadline coming, I get clarity, I don't look at social media, I don't get focused about whether I'm hungry or whether I need to be thinking about something else. I just get, right, deadline's coming. But other people, that deadline coming can be exactly the moment when start looking at social media, start procrastinating, need to take the dog for a walk, whatever it is, because it can feel too stressful. So we've got to understand a bit about ourselves. But of course, the conditions at work also have to be right. If we have got a job which demands too much of us, it's not possible to do the work that's required of us, or we've got an environment where we don't feel like we've got the relationships or the tools or the support from our managers to do that work, then that can lead to stress which is unhelpful. And so, the whole bit about work is the conditions have to be right, but then we have to understand ourselves and also make sure that we are looking after ourselves, eating the right things, sleeping well, not drinking too much alcohol, drinking plenty of water, all of that, getting some exercise, all of the things which help to keep our brains healthy, and turning off from our phones and making sure that the computer isn't there. So finding the sweet spot is really about a partnership, I guess, between the manager and the member staff, or the work and the us as individual employees, of making sure that work is manageable, and then we make sure that we are managing that work in the way that suits us, and each one of us will be different.